Need to repair holes in your drywall? Keep watching and follow along with me as I patch up these openings. I had a water leak in my bathroom, so I cut spots out of the wall to take a look at the pipes. And I knew I wanted to reuse my cutouts to make this repair a bit easier. That way I don't need to buy and cut new drywall pieces to fill the openings. But first I need to use some backing material for the drywall pieces or they're just going to fall through. The best thing I found in my garage is this 1/4-inch plywood. It's ideal for this because it's so thin and you can easily find this at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm going to use a jigsaw to cut them to the right size. For my repair I needed 2 pieces of wood for each piece of drywall. And these are going to fit nicely within the openings. In this spot near the floor there's an electrical wire running behind here. So I'm going to mark it so I won't forget it's there. For this repair, I'll use these short 1 1/4-inch wood screws. To start, hold the wood inside the opening and place a couple of screws through the drywall, and then into the board. Just watch your fingers as the screws go through the back so you won't hurt yourself. Then repeat this on the other side. When done, the screws should be slightly countersunk. Don't go too deep to avoid damaging the surface of the drywall. Now, with the backing in place, I can check the fit. I can tell it's got a solid backing to sit against. Now, just screw this loose piece in place. I know I'm using the original cutouts from my wall, but you can also do this repair with new drywall pieces. For example, let's say someone punched a hole through your wall. You'd have to cut around the hole and then use a new piece of drywall to fill the opening. But with new drywall, you need some spray texture to make it blend in with the rest of the wall. Okay, remember to slightly countersink the screws, and this piece is done. For this type of repair, it made sense to reuse the original pieces I cut out, mainly because of the existing surface texture. These openings have been here for months, and it already looks much better now that they're covered up. The next step is to fill in the screw holes and gaps. I'll use this small container of lightweight spackling and I'll list this in the description so it's easy for you to find. So I'm just going to use a little bit at a time to fill in the gaps. It's easy to fill the small seams, but where it's larger, the spackling gets a little bit more tricky. And the reason I countersunk the screws is so that there's room for the spackling. I know that there are still crevices, but after this I'll fill the other openings and let this dry a bit. Then after it's hardened, I'll apply a bit more to fill in the rest. When it's all dry, I'll apply a bit of spray texture to hide the seams. Otherwise, the edges of the cutout will still be visible after painting. And that's how you repair holes in drywall. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my DIY repair videos.